fade away.
Right, what is going on, guys? It's Silent Fusion Gaming, and today I'm just going to show a few people, this has been requested in the past, how to set up and use your Elgato Gamecapture HD. So first of all, obviously what you want to do is download the Elgato Gamecapture HD software. You can do that on the website by just typing in Google Elgato Gamecapture, sorry about that, the software. And yeah, you basically just download it, install it, etc. If you've got the software, you need to make sure it's updated. I think you can do this by going on to settings, and it says automatically check for updates there. You press OK, etc. And yeah, so first of all, the settings. The first thing I do is set up the settings whenever I download something. So you have to change your library location. I've changed it to one of my other hard drives, which is E. And I've got just a separate library there, straight for all my recordings for Game Capture, and that's the same for Camtasia. And yeah, I don't flashback recording. I think that's where you can rewind it and record it from where. So yeah, it's good to enable that. But when you're recording for a very long time, or not recording even, it still records and takes up quite a lot of space on your thingy, on your hard drive, until you delete it. Or until you close the Game Capture HD, of which then the data is lost. So yeah, not to worry about that. Anyway, you just tick it, you share, always convert newly recorded videos. I always do to MP4 1080p. The original, it just decides on whether it's going to be 720p, but it obviously depends on what resolution you have your PS3 or Xbox, or in future PS4 and Xbox 720 on. Xbox One, sorry. Yeah, I thought I was getting something wrong there. And if you use iPad or Apple TV, you tick that, and tick the ones that are relevant to you for here. I don't really use them anyway, to be honest. And yeah, obviously check for updates automatically. So yeah, anyway, to the main control panel, it says here device. That you don't need to change unless you've got to, or something, a different Elgato Gamecapture. You can change the settings on there, which you don't really need to do that. I changed that so that it goes to PlayStation 3. Obviously, it goes through PlayStation 3, and with the PlayStation 3 you can't change the input. I'll show you later. It's only component cables. You cannot do HDMI from the PS3. Unfortunately, the HDMI color range it's the same. You can't change that, because it's not going through HDMI, it's going through component. The profile is 1080p, 720p, standard or mobile. I think standard is something like 360p or something like that. You want to change the quality for whichever one's best for you, because when I was doing best on 1080p, I noticed that the recording here didn't carry on being live. It was sort of tempting to fade away a little bit. It was going like 2-3 seconds behind, so it wasn't live when I was streaming as such. And yeah, preserve source format, I'd take that anyway. With this box check Game Capture HD, we'll try to preserve, I don't know, preserve the video display resolution. Yeah, that's good. And the frame rates of the incoming video as much as possible. That's a good thing. And stretch standard definition input. That's only if you're using standard definition on your TV. But really, you should only be recording with a Game Capture HD in either 720p or 1080p. And what's the point in having a Game Capture HD if you're recording standard definition? I don't know. Game audio, I have that on about halfway. When the game's doing audio, it obviously, this little bar thing, it goes up and down for how much sound there is coming through, etc. You don't really need to change that unless you're doing a live commentary, of which someone's requested to know about the live commentary, how to include your microphone when you're recording. What you do is you press that button, and then you'll see my voice coming through there now. Change this for you for the volume of the live commentary. So if you've got audio coming through there, you know how much audio is there, like 6 decibel, minus 6 decibels there, and well, it doesn't tell you there, but I mean, it's somewhat they've got to correlate somehow. But yeah, anyway, you want to change this to whichever microphone you want to use. I've got my Pro webcam there, or my headset. My headset's better. Anyway, automatically reduce game sound. You might want to tick that just in case, so that it automatically reduces this. It doesn't show you it's reducing this, but it'll reduce it on the recording so that it doesn't sort of go in too loud when the game audio is recording. Anyway, yeah, that's good, and that lights up when it's reducing the game sound. You can change the settings for there, the threshold and the attenuation. I don't know what the attenuation is, but the threshold, I think that's for how much I think that's the sensitivity pretty much. Yeah, so what you want to do is when you're doing live commentaries, you press record, and it basically anything you say whilst you're recording will be recorded and put into the video. For live streaming, you need to set up your account. So I've got Twitch and YouTube there. You press add, and you can choose which one you want, Twitch or YouTube. If you've not got these, you need to update, because these were released a little while ago. And by pressing the minus button, you can delete ones that you've added as well. When you add one, you have to put in your username, and I think your password as well. It's taking its time. I think you have to sign in on Twitch on there, and on YouTube you have to sign in using the Google thing. And when you want to live stream, you press that button there, and it says start streaming. You can stream. You need to change your stream title, and if you've got an already scheduled event for live streaming, say for example on YouTube, we've done this a couple of times. If you press live stream, it does come up saying you want to stream on this one or this one, like you've already planned it out. You want to use this, and the privacy, you can change that, and the gate category and maximum resolution you can change also, 360p, 480p, or 720p or 1080p. Obviously that depends on your bit rate as well. If you change your bit rate to higher, it'll stream faster and therefore allow you to do higher resolutions, but I have mine on about 4.5 megabit per second. That's pretty much it about live streaming. You can change the tags and things like that when you upload the video. So Mob of the Dead, that was the last recording or whatever. You can change the name to whatever you want, and then the game, it comes up in the description, and then the tags, and that basically just creates the video file for you. And when you record, there you go. It's simple as that. You press record, and there you go. This thing here is for when you want to rewind, for example. You've just been on Modern Warfare 3 or COD or something like that, and you've been playing and you thought, Jesus Christ, that was a good no scope. You go start from the beginning of the game, press record, and it saves everything from 232 to there. It's pretty simple. That it's pretty cool as well, and helpful for when you're recording, when you're not recording but it's recording at the same time. It's pretty cool. So yeah, when you've done them videos, you can press edit, and you can use the edit thing on here, edit feature. I don't really do this, to be honest, but I mean it's a feature that's been added in anyway, just in case. And then when you finish the recording the video, you press that button there, it's Pro, and it opens up on your file manager, and it'll come up with your video. It's not done that now because the video's been moved, so it won't work. Anyway, yeah, and you can share straight to YouTube or whatever, but I don't like doing that. I like editing the video first, so I use Camtasia, and this is this thing here, to record system sounds while you're recording game things, for example. If you're recording on the Gamecapture and you're playing and you're doing a live commentary, etc., but you've got someone on Skype, you want someone on Skype to be able to record with you, I recommend either using Windows Sound Recorder. When you just go and start and type in Windows Sound Recorder, and that should work. Oh, it's sound recorder. Nope, maybe not. Or you can download Audacity. I think that's free. You can use Audacity. It's pretty decent. You can record your system sounds using that. And say, for example, you wanted to record someone on Skype like we always do. That's the easiest way, to be honest. Or Camtasia, any recording software that you've got that you can use for your computer, you'll be able to use. Even Fraps as well. Fraps records system sounds. Alright, so now on to setting the game capture up. Here's my game capture HD there. And I'm not going to take this apart, but you basically got your USB cable there, which goes into the front of the Elgato. That plugs straight into your computer, which is oh no, sorry, that's not even the damn bro. That's not even the USB. That is that goes into the back. But yeah, there's a USB that goes from there straight into the back of your computer, which it actually goes through there to the back of my computer, and that's used for the main source of power. This here is the component cable for the PS3. So if I turn my PS3 around, you'll be able to see right there, I've got a component cable plugged in straight to the back of my PS3, which goes next to the optical out, which is the that one there, and that's next to the HDMI. But yeah, I can't use HDMI with PS3 and Elgato, so unfortunately you have to use component cables. So you've got your component cables plugged into your game capture, and here is the output. So you want that to go to your TV. So you've got HDMI from there and straight into the back of your TV, and that's basically how you set it up. And then you go onto your PS3, and well, that's it really. You've got it, smashed it, done. God, it's boiling. Whew. Display settings, output 1080p. Yeah, and you have to put it on a component, obviously. So yeah, if anyone wants a detailed way of setting this up, I can do one, like a really detailed one, like as in exactly how to set it up with the wires and everything. So yeah. Anyway, guys, it's been Silent Fusion Gaming, and thanks for watching. And I hope this has helped the guy out who requested this. CushionDog, I think it is. Oh, it's boiling. Whoo! Yeah. Let me know if there's anything else I can help anyone else with, and yeah, that's it pretty much. Thanks for watching.
The SFG website, Gary's Mod, Minecraft and Feed the Beast server. Hosted by 24-hour hosting.